How's everybody doing? Good? I'm assuming good, unless something changed in the past 7 minutes. When our comedian asked that question. I guess a lot could happen in 7 minutes. You could die in 7 minutes. Alright, you could die. Everyone's still alive? Still alive? Wait twice. You're still alive. What's your name? James is still alive. It's a weird way to learn someone's name. He's still alive. So I hate my job, everybody. I hate my job. I work at a private Catholic school. I'm 28. Yeah. I'm 28. I work at a private Catholic school, which wouldn't be weird, except for the fact that I went to a private Catholic school. And when I was there, I would think to myself, where will I be when I'm 28? So basically, I'm in the same place I was when I wondered where I would be when I was in that place. It's really bizarre. It's really bizarre. But the good thing is, it kind of makes me think about like my childhood days, like my days in kindergarten. I remember this teacher I had in kindergarten. Her name was Mrs. Matheson. She had like a square face, hair parted down the middle, square glasses. Basically, her face looked like the front of a 2-window house. Which was actually very welcoming for a kindergartner. But when she looked at you, she kind of had this like, she's one of those people that had like a deep glaze in her eyes, like she was looking at nothing, you know? You could actually see yourself off the glare in her glasses, which is kind of disturbing in a way, you know? You cut the line, look at yourself. And she had very weird ways of teaching us things. The first thing she taught us was how not to hurt each other. It wasn't shapes, it wasn't colors, it was how not to be an asshole, basically. And she had to teach us in a very basic way, because when you're 5 years old, you can't be on the playground like, if you prick me, do I not bleed? I don't know, but get off, you're standing on the slide. So she taught us good and bad, and she had a term for when you did something good. She called it a warm fuzzy. A warm fuzzy when you did something good. And there was a character called Warm Fuzzy, and she had a poster. And it was like this weird pink teddy bear looking thing. It was sitting on a rainbow. I guess somehow those can hold you up. It had like a big heart, enlarged, like borderline medical condition. And then the opposite of the warm fuzzy was the cold prickly. So when you did something bad, it was called the cold prickly. Of course, the root word being prick, apparently meaning angry 5-year-old. So if you did something bad, or someone else did something bad, you called them a cold prickly, which was a huge mixed message, because in calling someone else a cold prickly, that would thus in turn be making you a cold prickly. The cold prickly paradox. It's very deep. You become what you hated. It's very deep. But if you got enough cold pricklies, you'd have a seat on the poor choice step. The poor choice step. There were 2 steps, the poor choice step, of course, being the bottom step. So if a kid did something bad, you know, like steal a magic marker or glue stick, you'd have to sit there. Which I didn't understand was a punishment, because like I'm sitting here in Indian style, my leg's falling asleep. This kid gets to dangle his. He's got a backrest. That wasn't a punishment. That was a reward. Like, what are you teaching this kid? He's gonna grow up walking into houses, stealing magic markers all over the place. You know, women, children, families, all magic markerless. So I'm like, what is the steps? What is this? Is it like a metaphor for self-improvement or something? You know, I don't know. Then like 10 years later, I learned the teacher was a member of AA. So I think I might have been onto something. Because nothing makes you feel warm and fuzzy like a bottle of Jack. So, and The next thing we learned was zero the hero. Okay, 0 was, you know how 10 has a 0, 20. It was because 0 was a placeholder and had this little song. Still remember it. It goes, 0 the hero, he's no fool. 0 the hero goes to school. He goes from 10s, 20s, and we go all the way to 100, which I thought was bullshit, first of all, because I plan to be making 6 figures in my lifetime. This is a private school. But I didn't really take the mathematical implications. I had low self-esteem. So naturally I thought, you mean if I'm a 0, I'm actually a hero? Nice. I'm only 6, I haven't done jack. I could use that ego boost. And I did. I went to where the cold pricklies lie. The poor choice step. And I climbed all the way to the top 2 stairs. And I raised my fist and I said, 0 the hero, he's no fool. 0 the hero goes to school. My friends, we go to school. We are not zeros. We are all heroes. And how's it about we cold prickly this motherfucker down? And then things got weird. Things got weird later when girls came into the picture. Because especially with guys, they'll tease you. They'll tease you for liking a girl, but they'll also tease you for being gay. So where's the line? I think grade school is the only time in your life where you can be a closet heterosexual. That's the only time. I can't think of any other time. And for me, I was a very shy kid. So this is what I would do to protect myself. I would take a girl I liked, and I would imagine her without hair. And if I wasn't attracted to her, I know that it was the hair that I liked. And not the girl. And that was shallow, and I stopped liking them. But the thing is, nobody looks good without hair. So I didn't have to like anybody. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It was like I was brainwashing myself like some weird Russian spy or something to not leak a secret to the enemy, you know. Because if you hold that shit in long enough, you never know when it could come out. Hey Jeff, let's go to the playground. All right. I like Helen. Aha, Jeff likes Helen. Aha. No, you misheard me. I said I like Magellan. Yeah, I like Magellan. Oh, gay. No, okay, no, like in the historical context. You know, he's a very interesting guy, a lot of cool maps. Oh, nerd. No, okay, you know what? I don't like anyone. I hate everyone. Oh, you know, we should hang out. Yeah, we should hang out, okay. Gay. I think, like, you need to have confidence at that age, is what I'm getting at. I think there has to be like a sign from above to tell you what you are. Like maybe a stork that instead of bringing a baby could just somehow bring your sexual preference. Like, could bring a naked woman in a blanket, a nice little blanket, and drop you at the feet of you and your friends. And if you're straight, you like the woman. And if you're gay, you like the blanket. Thank you guys. You guys were funny.